If your home button decided to stop working for you, that's a real bummer because there's only like 4 buttons on the whole phone. If you're ready to replace it, you've come to the right place because today I'm going to show you how to replace the home button in your iPhone 6 Plus. Hi, I'm Gwendolyn, and for this repair you're going to need a pentalobe screwdriver, an iSclack, a spudger or plastic opening tool, tweezers, and a Phillips 00 screwdriver. Please note that if you're replacing the whole Touch ID component, you will lose Touch ID functionality. Installing a new home button will only restore ordinary home button functions. I already have the majority of the tools I need in my ProTech toolkit, so I'm ready to get started. And I also have my magnetic mat. It helps keep screws organized, so I never do a repair without it. When you do your repair, be sure to follow the step-by-step guide on iFixit.com. Not only does it walk you through the complete repair, but you can also see comments and notes from other users who have followed it, which is really cool and very helpful. So every time you do a repair, you want to make sure your device is completely off. And once you do that, you can start by removing the 2 pentalobe screws at the bottom of the phone. With those screws out, now we're ready to open our phone. To do that, I'm going to use this tool called the iSclack. The iSclack pries your phone open just enough, making sure it won't damage any cables inside your iPhone. If you don't have an iSclack, you can use a combination of a small suction cup or your spudger and opening tools to pry the phone open. Just be extremely careful not to damage any cables inside your phone. Using the iSclack is super simple. Just position the suction cups right over the home button and open the handles. Once the suction cups are fully engaged, just press the handles together and you'll have an open phone. We're going to disconnect the battery before we move on to the rest of the repair. And to do that, we're going to remove the 2 screws holding the bracket that's holding the cable in place, and then use the flat end of our spudger to disconnect it. Just be careful to only disconnect the cable and not the socket on the logic board. Keep in mind the display assembly is still connected to the logic board. To get it completely off, we're going to need to disconnect all the cables. And before we get to those, we're going to have to remove a cable bracket which is screwed in place by 5 Phillips screws. And there are all those cables. To disconnect them, I'm just going to use the flat end of my spudger. The first step to removing the home button assembly is unscrewing the 2 screws securing the home button bracket in place. Now that we have those 2 screws and the bracket out, we're going to use our spudger to peel the home button cable from the front panel. It's time to get the home button out of the display assembly. Gently push the top left corner of the home button until you see the button membrane start to separate from the display assembly. You don't want to push the entire button through. We're only focusing on this corner right now. Once you have that corner up, use the tip of your spudger to release the home button the rest of the way. For reassembly, we recommend you follow the step-by-step guide on iFixit.com in reverse. And if you're in the mood to see the reassembly on video, check out the iPhone 6 Plus reassembly video on our channel. You can find all the parts and tools you need for this and many other repairs at iFixit.com, and let us know how it goes. You can find me on Twitter at Gwendolyn Gay and follow iFixit at iFixit. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date on all our latest teardowns and repair videos, and you can give us a like on Facebook at facebook.com/iFixit.